OnePlus 8T versus the iPhone 12. The topic is quite weird as the difference in prices of both phones is quite huge. But looking at the specifications, they both stand on the edge of the cliff. So let's see their comparison. So now, if you ask me the main difference between the two phones, I would say that the cameras, which I want to make clear in the first. Now, we'll compare each and every segment in both the phones. Starting with the performance, the OnePlus 8T comes with the latest Snapdragon 865 with the support of LPDDR4X RAM with UFS 3.0 storage. But I personally expected the latest DDR5 RAM and a faster storage, that is the UFS 3.1, for the price and the chipset, but these specifications are just a little lower than the latest in the market. But still, it is powered by Oxygen OS, which gives the top-notch performance and you won't feel the difference at all. Now, talking about the iPhone 12, this is powered by the Apple's latest Bionic A14 chipset. Well, Apple doesn't reveal which type of memory and RAM they use, but we know that it comes with a 4GB RAM variant. But talking about the memory, they use the NVMe SSD. This is the same memory used in computers and laptops, which gives a faster performance than any other Android memory. Now, talking about the performance, the total raw performance is towards the iPhone side. The latest Snapdragon 865 is a powerful processor, but it's limited to face the Bionic A13. But when we compare it with Bionic A14, it loses the match. The Bionic A14 is a 5nm chip, whereas the Snapdragon 865 is a 7nm chip. So finally, the performance overkill is the iPhone. But frankly speaking, the comparison of the two devices doesn't make sense as both of them belong to different platforms. When we see the OnePlus, it's a top-notch phone in the Android segment with the powerful Oxygen OS, which is almost equal to the stock Android. Whereas, on the other hand, it is the Apple's iOS. The apps being used here are completely different in few cases. So, in both segments, the iOS and the Android give top-notch performance. But theoretically, the OnePlus is little down. But if you are limited by the budget, then the OnePlus is the best option for its performance and price, and even the almost equal stock Android OS. But still, the Snapdragon 865 is an overkill, but it's your personal preference in the last. Now, we are talking about the display. Starting with the OnePlus 8T, it comes with the 6.5 inch, which is a quite big display and a 1080p AMOLED screen with a 120Hz refresh rate. DisplayMate, a company that specializes in display performance, has given the OnePlus 8T an A+ rating. So it's a great display with AMOLED panel which gives color, those punch, and a 1080p resolution and the 120Hz refresh rate, and that's very smooth. Now, talking about the iPhone 12, it comes with a 6.1 inch, which is a little smaller display but comes with a 1080p AMOLED display with the same color experience with that punch. This is an improvement as the iPhone 11 was just providing the 720p LCD display. But the refresh rate is just 60Hz, so OnePlus has got a 2 times better refresh rate. But when I would here like to make a point for Apple. In performance wise, the iPhone 12's Bionic A14 chipset is so powerful that even after 2 years its performance can't be beaten. So practically it's an overkill chipset for any app you use. But for the price, they could have given 120Hz to make it a little bit more competitive. But if you reduce 40k from the 80k you're paying for the iPhone 12, you will have the OnePlus 8. Now, talking about the cameras. So, starting with the OnePlus 8T, it comes with a 48MP primary camera with Sony IMX586 lens. Quite a decent camera, but still it's a 2-year-old sensor but comes with optical image stabilization. Then it has a 16MP ultra-wide angle, a 5MP macro and a 12MP depth camera. Now moving ahead with the iPhone 12, it comes with a 12MP primary sensor and a 12MP ultra-wide sensor. You must be thinking that the OnePlus has a 48MP sensor, whereas this has a 12MP sensor only. But here is the fact, the 12MP sensor in iPhone is a lot bigger than the 48MP sensor on the OnePlus 8T. So talking about the photo, on this sensor it's going to give you an extraordinary photo quality. If I elaborate, the OnePlus 8T takes the photo in 48MP, converts those 4 pixels into a single pixel to give you a good quality 12MP photo. but the Apple's processing power is very high. Therefore, the 12MP sensor gives you a better quality than the 48MP sensor. Therefore, I feel that the Apple is winner here. Now, there is something called as camera consistency. That is, when you shift the camera, we can observe the color difference. But in the iPhone, the color temperature, the clarity of the image, and the transition doesn't change. But we are paying 40k extra for these cameras, so is it worth it? Well, it's up to you guys. But if you ask me, I would feel that the OnePlus cameras are not that bad after all to just spend 40,000 more for a better camera. Now talking about the battery and charging segment. Starting with the OnePlus 8T, it comes with a 4500 mAh battery. But here is the thing, it comes with two 2500 mAh battery to support the ultra fast charging, as the OnePlus 8T comes with a 65 watt charging. Now moving ahead with the iPhone, they haven't specified the battery capacity, but it is found to be 2800 mAh approx. But this capacity is enough for the iPhone because the Bionic A14 is a 5nm chipset, so it uses less power, and the iOS is an optimized processor. Therefore, this battery can last up to 1 day as well. But talking about the charging, the iPhone doesn't come with a charger. But you can buy a 5 watt or 18 watt or a 20 watt charger separately if you wish. Now, if you are an Android user and wanting to change to iPhone or have a doubt to shift to the iPhone, here is my suggestion. The OnePlus 8T is a 43,000 device, and after spending another 40,000, you are getting the iPhone 12. That too the base version, that is the 64GB variant, but the OnePlus base variant is the 128GB. So the iPhone really doesn't give us the things that we need more right now. For extra 40,000, iPhone just provides us a powerful processor, which is quite useless as it just overkills any app which is not needed. Second, the OnePlus 8T gives us a better display than the iPhone 12. That is, it comes with a 120Hz refresh rate, whereas the iPhone 12 just comes with a 60Hz refresh rate. Third, talking about the battery and charging, the OnePlus gives us a 4000 mAh battery which lasts very long, and if you drain it, there is a 65 watt fast charging to boost it up again. So, if you are an Android user, then I would recommend you the OnePlus 8T, as Apple doesn't even provide you a charger in the box. But in the end, it's your personal preference. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for the latest technology tips and reviews, and we will see you in the next video.